straight to the papers with a lit set today. International papers really focusing today on the US, you found.
That's right, Stuart. So let's start with French left-wing paper Libération. And on its front page here, it writes, American flop power. And that's the headline of an editorial that says that even American celebrities are now reacting to the brutal attacks by ICE agents. The editorial also says that tourism in the country is slowing down. So visits to the United States fell by 6% in 2025. And according to the editorial, Trump's violence has a lot to do with it. And America's soft power is wavering, damaged by Trump's excessive behavior and the ultra-violence of ICE agents, writes the article, adding that we aren't seeing a mass effect for the moment, but perhaps this might be the beginning of a real movement of resistance.
And you found something as well on the cost of troops deployment across the US.
That's right. The Washington Post has this article here that says that deploying National Guard members who are part of the army has cost taxpayers $500 million. And that's an estimate for the period between June and December last year, according to a non-partisan Congressional Budget Office. And that office also estimates that if we're going in the same pace, in 2026, we're going to see over $1 billion spent. But it seems like Donald Trump has different priorities, like redecorating the White House, for example. So let's take a look at this article here in The Telegraph. It looks at his new framed picture that we see here. It's right above Trump's picture with his granddaughter. And here there's Trump standing with Russian President Vladimir Putin. And when he was asked why did he put this picture in the White House, he said that Putin looked, quote, nice. And it's a picture taken during their first meeting since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. That's around in August last year, writes The Telegraph. And Trump has even more plans for this picture. He plans to sign it and send it to Putin. Stuart.
Can't think what to say. Let's move on instead. We're going to move east, at least from where we are in Paris. Serbia and Georgia targeting dissent and pro-democracy protests.
That's right. It's a long feature article written by Balkan Insight that says that the governments in Serbia and Georgia are weaponizing surveillance technologies. So the article says that Big Brother-style cameras have been installed in Georgia, and the government there suspended talks on joining the European Union, which resulted in massive pro-democracy protests throughout 2025. And the article here reveals that cameras have been used to identify people protesting and then find them and arrest them. And facial recognition cameras have been deployed in Serbia as well against the student-led protests there that we also saw throughout 2025. And the government there hasn't confirmed using these cameras since the collection and processing of biometric data in Serbia is prohibited by law.
And finally, Alyssa's got some slightly more wholesome news for us.
Yeah, that's right. So it's about this 2-year-old prodigy from Manchester.
Cute.
Look at him. So he's a snooker player and he won multiple Guinness World Records thanks to his skills. Look at him. Just look at him. What a professional. So he's the youngest person to perform 2 trick shots, and they're very specific. I'm not an expert, like my dad, he loves snooker, but I'm not an expert. But I'm going to tell you the names of these shots. It's pool bank shot and a snooker double pot. I have no idea what this is, but he looks like someone who knows what he's doing. Look at him.
He does.
And I want to play you this video so you can see him in action. He's a real natural. That's what also his dad said, by the way, who noticed his skills from a very early age. He said that when he took the stick for the first time, like he knew where to place his fingers.
Can't they just shorten the table rather than him having to climb up like that? Look at that, though.
He is indeed. And this actually was his biggest challenge, finding a stool that he can use to climb on the table, and after changing a couple of stools,
Yeah.
he finally found the one, Stuart.
He's very cute and very talented. Who knows? Could be winning a world championship or something in a few years' time. Quite a few years' time, but not that far off. Alyssa, thanks for bringing it to us. Very nice.